Hi, Robert here for The Fabric of the Cosmos, The Illusion of Time. In this episode, we learned about, in this episode, I learned about how time operates. We first talked about the clock, how the clock can be thought of as, well, you could think of it as the rotation of the Earth. You could think of it as a slice of bread. So you got different slices of bread, different sections, and each section can be thought of each person's perception of time. So if Sally went to Missouri in 1989 and Sam went to Illinois in 1941, their time differences are going to be separated by different slices of the bread. It was also discussed that as time slows down as you approach the speed of light. For example, if you were to approach a black hole, as you go into the black hole, if you were to survive, let's just say you were to survive, then your experience of time would gradually slow down or rapidly slow down. And according to the laws of physics, with the speed of light, time slows down as you approach it. For example, if I were to travel at 4.4 solar hours, then I will have aged 8 years. By the time I come back to Earth, then everyone else will have aged 8 years. So, since my dad is 74 right now, if I were to have left, he would, by the time I got back, he would be 82. So he'd be pretty old. But I wouldn't show any age differences. That's the thing about the speed of light. As you approach the speed of light, if you had approached time differently, you can think of it as stretching images. With that, we'll talk about in another episode. We also learned in this episode that we talked about time, the possibility of time travel. Although a time machine has never been built, it is possible with time travel as gravity. Gravity you could think of as gravity gets stronger, time travel becomes more possible. Another thing that was discussed was how the universe is built in order. So if you were to take a glass and then drop it on the floor, the glass would break, as we know it. But what if disorder were possible, and that broken glass, as you dropped it, suddenly comes back up, as though nothing ever happened? Or maybe an imploded building, as it spreads it into pieces and fragments in all directions. What if it just goes right back to its proper frame? Now this is possible. How? We just don't know it yet. But that is kind of a summary of what we learned. Time runs slower for the person who's moving in the direction that they are. But for now, that's just kind of a brief summary of what we talked about in The Fabric of the Cosmos, The Illusion of Time. Until next time, we shall talk again. Thanks. Bye-bye.